Hey everybody, it's the Abstractionist. I'm here with April wrap up. These months are going by quite fast. It's kind of scary. What is it? April wrap up. So April wrap up was pretty. April as a month was pretty decent. Emotionally, I was a little bit better. I did like normal stuff. Like still in school, still trying to like do my assignments and stuff like that. Like I really am just getting out of that hole. So yeah, climbing up that hole. What else outside of school? Still working, still thinking about stuff. Blah blah blah. Blah. Anyway, so personally, it's been pretty good. It was a pretty good month in April. I did two things that work towards my like personal massage goals as a massage therapist. So like finishing two courses and then kind of getting my like stuff with that. So yeah, like that was pretty okay. And then yeah. So personally, it was pretty good. Outside of that, tarot wise, again, I like started to read tarot for the planets and then I just stopped. I think I just got tired and I had like so much shit to do that I just like really like slowed down with that. So I stopped and just like F it. Outside of that, I still have plans to like work on my like tarot and stuff like that, but it's taking me a minute. So like just wait on that. I have been thinking about what I want to do as far as the deck goes, though. I have been thinking about a few things just because, like, I'm in this class that you can do, like we're working with InDesign, we're working in Photoshop and Illustrator, and so working with those is kind of like giving me ideas because I don't have to be limited to just like having drawn those things, right? Or experimented or painted them or whatever. So it kind of like widens my like my tool belt as far as what I want to do, and I'm thinking about a bunch of shit, so it's just like whatever. So that deck ideation is still like rolling around. I haven't really done anything personal practice wise. I did finally buy something to change up on my altar, so I will be switching up my altar. I won't show it pretty much anymore, but I do have some like candles that I got. I got a little like candle holder, and I got like this. It's supposed to be for a spoon. I got like a whole bunch of like I got like little pottery things this past weekend, so I'll probably put some of that on the altar, dust it off, spruce it up. I have a new, it's a scarf, but I'm going to use it as like a tarot cloth. And so there's that. And I don't think it's down here and I don't feel like getting it, but you'll probably just see it in the coming videos when it comes to reading. I do think I am interested in reading more and more in person. And so the idea is to actually like really go into that. So hopefully as the summer wears on, I'll have more events to go to read, because I genuinely like reading. I genuinely like taking my decks out and just interacting with people and reading. And so April, I also did that. I did a tarot market and I read for like 3 people, I think. And so that's definitely not like the best night that I've had reading, but I mean, there was one where I like only had one person. So I'm happy that I like read for 3 people. Yeah, I just like reading in person, and I would like to start taking online bookings at some point, but definitely reading in person because I don't know, I feel like I'm actually doing something. I'm not just like online like talking about tarot. I'm like in person, like actually doing like tarot readings, like actually like putting that to use. So those are the things that happen. I'm gonna do the decks first, and then I'm gonna go to the books, and then we'll just wrap it up. So the 4 decks that I got, or the 4 videos of decks that I got in April, The first one is the Mundane Magic Tarot. So there's this one. I had checked the site before, and the shop had been closed, and so I was like so worried that I would never be able to get this. But then I like checked it back, and then I saw that they had reopened their shop, and so I purchased it. And I like it because it has words on it, and yeah. It's an interesting mix of having them because they're not exhaustive, but they still say something, right? Because I've read a few of them, and they're like really interesting things. It's not like quite written as a description that would be in a book, because that's basically kind of what has happened, right? Like in the place of a guidebook, it's kind of like this, what's on the card. It's kind of what the advice is. So there's that. I do wish this was bigger though as a deck. Then we have Gentle Reminders. I feel like this is gonna go with like the emotion cards. I don't know if I said that when I did this video, but yeah. They're so cute. And I rarely go for cards that are like more oracle based. Oracle-esque. I don't know. Sometimes oracles I feel like are blowing smoke up people's ass. So I try not to like do those, but I did get this because it seemed like a cute one to do. And if nothing else, I can put it on my altar and it'll be fine. So there's that. Then we got Crow Magic. Oh, let me show you this. The box looks like. I think you guys have seen this pretty much before. So got this one at Barnes & Noble, and then it was like, you're ready to talk to the crows. So I think I will try and learn about oracles with regards to birds, or some sort of like bird, not bird magic, but like bird oracle type things, because that's very interesting. Like, as far as me personally, like cardinals are a thing for me. Like when I see cardinals, I mean, yes, it's that time of year for cardinals, but like also I feel like I get messages from that. Winged things in general, so like ladybugs are also a thing for me. Whenever I see them, I know that they're like, I know something like positive is like on its way, basically. And then there was a time back, like a few years ago, I don't know if it was around the pandemic, I think it may have been like either before or after, but it was like that period where I was seeing vultures a lot. Like they would just be around. Like I would be driving, right, and then I would just see vultures, or I would see vultures overhead or something like that. It was just like a strange time, because it was just like, I haven't really seen them like since, you know. Same thing with, there's this plant called Hellebore, Helleboris or something like that, and like there was something going on in my personal life, and that plant, like I went to a few supermarkets and I had seen it. I was like, where did you come from spiritually? Because I'm like, I don't recall ever having seen this plant before. I think it's a part of the buttercup family, but it's poisonous. It's toxic. It's a toxic plant, but it's like known for like spiritual protection and stuff like that. And then I never got it, and then when I went to go get it, it like, I just could never find it again. Like all the places where I was looking for it, it like disappeared. It was like people like I just bought it or whatever. I don't know. It was like a strange time. Anyway, it's just like, so the last deck I have is the Living Altar. I've waited so long to get this book, but yeah, this deck. Yeah, it's that, and it just looks like this. So yeah, these are the decks that I got in April. So I'm excited about that. Yeah. So those were the decks. Pretty wide, wow, wide range. Hold on. Sorry about that. Pretty wide range in terms of content, so yeah. And then books. I got books. I mean, I've got more books outside of tarot and stuff like that, but you know. I did show you guys that I got Mountain Astrologer. I need to like really read this. Like the semester's winding down, so like I feel like I'll have time. I really do actually want to get into astrology more because I kind of just feel like I want to read charts, and I don't necessarily want to do commentary online about stuff. Like I did the unlisteds, which are not unlisted, but I did the unlisteds about stuff. I don't necessarily want to do that on YouTube. I'd want that to be on like Substack or something like that, like somewhere where I publish my own stuff, like written stuff, not just videos. I feel like writing is less passive for the consumer. It makes them a more active participant in what they're doing, what they're learning. And I'm all about that. Like I think I'm gonna like have to do a video about like what I think about in real life / online type things, because I am kind of like, I don't know, like I'm feeling like I need to talk about that. But anyway, Mountain Astrologer. So this is basically the second quarter for this year. Is it? I don't know. I think it should be based on that. Anyway, lastly, 3 books. Astrology of the Shadow Self. 78 Degrees of Wisdom. You know it. You know it. R.I.P. She passed after an illness last year, I believe. And this one, if you have the White Witch Tarot, this is like the same person for that. And then Tarot Made Easy by Nancy Guerin. I feel like there's another tarot book that I got that I don't, it's just, where is it? I feel like it is. I feel like I do have another tarot book and I don't know where it is because this one isn't the same. The other one was like, I showed you the inside and it had color. So I don't know where that one is. I don't know. So maybe I don't know. Anyway, so that's everything that I can like get and find right now. So that's what we're going with. As far as plans in May, it's like early-ish May. I don't really have any plans. There aren't any markets that I like signed up for. Anything that I saw, I like kind of forgot about. So like I missed the deadlines on that. But the cool thing is like there's some other opportunities that have opened up that I've taken. So there's that. Outside of that, I do feel like I need to get more into my like studies. I am doing like starting a garden, so there's a lot of energy that's going to go towards that. And then so I have to like go like put energy forth like learning about that, because that's a very active thing, right? Gardening is very active. So you can't just be like, I'm gonna just fall back for like 3 months with gardening, unless they're like very low maintenance. But like, you probably don't want to do that if you want an active garden, because I'm actually like using this to grow food. So like, this isn't like something I can just like step back from and not take care of. So yeah, there's that. But I do want to just get a little bit more active. Okay. The book that I missed was The Rider-Waite. It's the Ultimate Guide to the Rider-Waite Tarot by Johann Feiberg and Evelyn Borger, something like that. That was the book. Because I go through my channel to see the videos that I uploaded. But yeah, those are the videos. Those are the books that I got. So outside of that, I think that's it as far as like wrap-ups go. I don't really have too much to say for May outside of what I've said. So yeah, that's April wrap up. Yeah, that's all I can say. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.